right, it's time for another Bhangra social with Jags Klimax, and we're going to go a little bit away from the Bhangra. You see, because like being on the road, you get to eat a lot, and most of it's not the best. But sometimes you get those little nuggets, whether it's a nice little caterer that you're cool with, and they hook you up before they even hook up the guests, or you go to some really amazing cities, and you find little spots where like, I love that place. I can't wait to have a gig back there. So Jags, I want you to give us your top 5 places to eat. In at number 5, I mean, you've gone straight in. It's a place called Best Kebab. Where is Best Kebab? And are they really the best kebabs?
Listen, there's a place in North London, Stoke Newton, and it's called the Best Kebab. And a friend of mine, Aaron, old friend of mine, and he took me there once. And I'm telling you, I've eaten kebabs like everywhere. Like, I've eaten kebabs in Turkey, yeah, right? Okay. I've had the food in its original destination. The doner meat here is on a different planet. Wow. It's I don't know if anyone's ever eaten doner meat, that when you eat it, it tastes cleaner than a salad and lighter than lettuce, but tastes better than any doner you've ever had in your life. Like
I could do that in my life, man.
Do you know what? I'm now vegetarian, so I haven't had this for such a long time. But talking about it, the top in my mouth. Talking about it, it sounds disgusting. I know. My mouth is watering so much thinking about that food. It's ultimate. It is ultimate. That's probably the best kebab I've ever had. Stoke Newton Road, I think it's on. The Best Kebab. Google it. If you're ever in North London territory, you've got to go and mate, flawless.
So is that a place? I was going to say, is that a place you have to take time out and go to, or is it a place that you kind of like go past whilst coming home from a gig?
Both. You know what? You'd eat it off the floor, mate. It's that nice. Do you get what I mean? And like, I'll be honest with you, if I was to go on a date with a supermodel or go here to eat, I'll go here to eat. Whoa. Yeah. I'll go here to eat. Like, the doner meat there is next level. So yeah, definitely go and check that out, man. Definitely go and check that out.
All right, cool. So we're going to go from meat that's better than the salad to your number 4 now. So Jags Klimax is number 4. Best place to eat is a place called Fat Crab.
So the Fat Crab is a seafood restaurant that does, like, obviously fat crabs, prawns, lobster in banging. I think it's like a, like you get, it's like it's got inspiration from like Sri Lanka, I think. Sri Lankan kind of way of cooking, from what I understand. And they've got 2 restaurants. I think there's one in like northwest London or somewhere like that, and there's one down in south in Cheam, area called Cheam, which is in southwest London. In a bit of a posh area. I think they're both in a bit posh areas, in all fairness. Right. Expensive, but the food, mate. I've never tasted seafood like it. It's so juicy. It's one of these things that they cook it in a bag. I don't know if they steam it or whatever. And they've got the food, and it's all in this sauce and stuff. And you've got to eat it with your hands, which is why I think it's Sri Lankan kind of like a vibe or something. And like, you'll peel your prawns or whatever, and mate, the way they make like the sauce and everything for the fish, bro, my mouth's watering. What are you doing to me when you talk about something? Mate,
is it a place for I was gonna say, is it a place for a seafood connoisseur? Because like, I'm somebody who kind of goes the muchie from the fish and chip shop or fish fingers, and that's it. Like, I see prawns and cockles and all that kind of stuff, and clams and squid. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't doing it. Like, could somebody have a nice experience there?
Yeah, you can come off the street and eat it if you're not like a fish kind of a guy. But mate, it is banging. Like, you could just have prawns, like crab, lobster, everyone likes a bit of that. It tastes so good. But it's the sauce that they make with it.
Right.
It is second to none. Yeah, it's second to none. I think that's one of my favourite places. One thing that I will say is the best places I've ever eaten. I'm going to shout an old mate of mine, Aaron, and a pal of mine, Rahul. They've always introduced me to the best places I've ever eaten, and I'm a bit of a I'm I'm a simpleton. I'm not one of them people that like, kind of like likes a lot of options. If I like that one thing, that's it. Like, for example, I won't chip and change. That's the thing, and I'll eat there for 20 years, kind of a thing. Yeah. So, mate, yeah, this is I've never had better. And mate, again, I've had seafood all over the world. I think the place that comes near to is I remember I had prawns in Thailand.
He really likes
Amazing.
you.
Yeah, when I went to there, and subsequently times after that, I've been to the same restaurant. Awesome prawns. Mexico, went to Cuba. Was it Cuba? Puerto Rico, sorry. Lobster, phenomenal. Yeah, but the food here, man, it's just on another level. Like, it is the best seafood I've had.
All right, shout out the fat crab, man. All right, in at number 3, it's a place you've mentioned to me, but not been yet. It is a place called, is it Marouche?
Marouche. Everyone that's listening to this is going to be like, we know about that place. Lebanese restaurant in Knightsbridge, mate. This place, I just said, once I like a place, I'll eat there. I've eaten in this place for over 20 years,
Wow.
like since I was like a kid. And mate, best Lebanese food you'll ever have. Like, they do shawarmas. So shawarmas are like chicken wraps, the best in the world. The best in the world. I've eaten shawarmas in the Middle East, in 1,001 countries, America, the lot. The food you get in this place, again, it is second to none. Maybe I'm saying that because, when you go to a different country and you have like ketchup, it always doesn't taste the same. So that's why I'm sticking to stuff like in the UK, maybe because I like the way that they do stuff. But yeah, that's probably, you know what, that could even be my favorite restaurant, my favorite place to eat in. I've got it at number 3, but yeah, I've been eating there so long, and you know what, mate, you speak to anyone now, the 9 people out of 10, they'll know about it. But the one I usually go to is in Knightsbridge or in Chelsea. Lovely place, lovely people. Go and check it out. Yeah, Marouche, Lebanese restaurant. Yeah, I don't think it'll get any better.
All right. Obviously, like you said, your lists are based on what day it is and what your mood is. So, like, this could always change. But at this moment in time, in at number 2, you put a place called, let me get the pronunciation. Is it Alok?
No, Alunak.
Alunak.
Yeah, Alunak. Right. So this is a Persian restaurant. This is in Bayswater in central London. So it's well renowned for having a lot of Arab people there that come over to holiday in the summer. And this place, I tell you how popular this place is. You can't book a table. You have to just go. And you've got to queue up. There's a queue, maybe 45-minute, hour-long queue, and you've just got to stand. And I remember once I went to this place, and we were in the queue, and they go, look, Jags, it's going to be about 40, 45 minutes. But I was like, look, I'm not going nowhere. We're here to eat and stuff. They're like, yeah, cool. And there was someone in front of me, and loads of people were looking. And I only clocked after it was this actor. Is it Jude Law? Jude Law?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what films he's in, but he's a British actor, really famous British actor, standing right in front of me. And you know what? This place, Marouche, is like this. It attracts so many famous people because the food is just mate, out of this world. Again, Persian cuisine, like chicken, lamb with rice, very simple, but the way it's cooked and the flavor, mate, I would come out of being a vegetarian to eat this food. That's how good it is. And mate, it was fantastic food. So that's in Bayswater, Alunak. Definitely go there. My recommendation, man. One of the best places to eat. Sit down meal.
Well, we're coming in.
I'll take you there.
Yeah. Say 2021. Yeah.
I'll take you there, man. When we're out of lockdown.
2021.
We'll go.
Well, I think out of all the places that you mentioned, a seat at this place is probably going to be the most exclusive of all of them. And you've gone in at number 1, Mum's Home Kitchen.
Yeah, there's nothing better than my mum's food, mate. My mum could make me toast with nothing on it, and it will taste $1 million. My mum, but this goes for everyone. You, me, the world. I think there's no better food than that made from your mum's hands.
Yeah, I
It's just,
can't disagree, man.
do you know what? I'm gonna get emotional in a minute now, man. Sorry, man. I don't know what's happened to me, but yeah, the food that comes made by your mum, you're not gonna match that. You're not gonna beat that. But I'm
It's
gonna quickly change the subject.
no,
Yeah,
I'll tell
I'm
you
gonna
what.
quickly change the subject
Go.
because I want to tell a story. I want to tell a very nice story about food, and this was gonna be in my place. Those that know me, that are my good friends, and I don't want to get upset, so that's why I'm gonna quickly change the
Yeah.
subject. Is that I used to go to India a lot. I used to be constant in India gigging, going out there doing gigs and whatnot. I remember when my first album came out and the Bollywood project came out, and that year, 2006, 7, 8, 9, that kind of time, mate, I was always going to India. And the one thing about me that people know is that I'm not one of them people that's going to go and eat in a dabba or something like that. Never, mate. I would rather I'd go to India and I'll not eat. Everyone who knows me will know that. I'm not going to go and eat in India. Never.
Is it a risk thing? Because like the tabba food, like it's quite
Mate,
banging, man. But is it a risk thing? Like I ain't gonna.
yeah, mate, I'm going to come back on like a air ambulance if I eat anything there. Yeah, my stomach is so sensitive, so delicate. Yeah, and I was just like, I'm not eating nothing. And then I had a gig once in Bombay, and I was having a gig in Bombay, and I got chatting to Kully, God rest his soul, from RDB. Yeah, listen, this guy, you meet good people in life. Kully RDB, he was a diamond geezer, man. That guy, proper banda, that. Much love to him and his family. He was such a wicked guy, man. I'm so sad he's not here anymore. But I'll always remember when I to him proper jokes, banter, and everything I'd have with him. And he goes, "Geez, you going Bombay?" I go, "Yeah, I'm going there." He goes, "You know what? You need to do something." I go, "What's up?" He goes, "You need to go to this place to eat." I go, "Where is it? Where is it?" And he goes, "It's called Just Brota." Yeah. I go, "Just Brota." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You need to eat there." He goes, "Listen, geezer, they've got about 50 different types of brote that you can pick. Just go there, have anything. It's the baddest. It's the baddest." I'll go, "Kully, mate, I'm not eating there, man. Like, I'm just signing a death wish, mate. I don't even think like my health insurance is going to cover me. They've even said, don't eat nothing in India, man, because we're not going to insure you." Yeah? Right? He goes, "Jags, trust me. So I've got there now. And you know what? I remember before I left, he even goes, "Geezer, if there's one thing you do, man, make sure you go. Make sure you go." I go, "All right, I'm going to go." So I've done my gig, all the rest of it, blah, blah, blah. And then it came into my mind. I remember I was staying at JW Marriott, Juhu. And I said, "Look, man, I need a driver. I want to go to this place." And they go, "Yeah, no problem. We'll take you." So I went there and I said, "Look, wait here. I'm going to grab something." I was thinking, "Oh, man, I did not want to eat at this place." But I thought, you know what, man, like, fucking guy, I keep going on about it. Like, I've got to. Yeah, I thought, look, let me check it out. And I remember I went there and stuck with something. I think I had like a aloo paratha, just something simple. Geez, it tasted so nice, man. I think I had about 3 paratha. Man, I'm a 2 paratha guy, yeah, right? I think I boxed off 3. I didn't have no dahi or nothing. I just had like a jar, just kind of kept it simple because I start having milky stuff from out there, I'm definitely going to die, yeah? So I thought, no, I'm not going to risk that. And then I had the paratha there. Oh my God. I don't know if the place is still there because we're going back about 10 years. But mate, that could have made the top 5. But I only ate there once. But I'll never forget the taste. It was so brilliant. And you see these places now popping up all over the place, all over the country. In Birmingham, there's one here now in London that's opening up. There's one down in Croydon, I know that's opening up. But mate, yeah, that was a story I wanted to share. Kully, he kept on saying, you got to go. There's so many of them stories, but I'd like to share, and I will one day. But yeah, God rest that guy's soul. Such a top guy. I remember him telling me to go and eat there. But yeah, if you're ever in Bombay and the place is still there, definitely go and check that out. It was worth the mission, man. One day when I was out in India. So yeah, that was a good place. Wanted to tell that story.